Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both an astrologer, Western and Vedic, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I am so excited to have an amazing guest on today, Gerald from Tarot Stash. All of his links are in the description. Please subscribe immediately. And I cannot wait for him to introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Gerald, Tarot Stash. I do a wide variety of shows, and it's just best if you all just like and subscribe to my channel. We're doing readings today. Where's my like and subscribe? Oh my gosh. I am ill prepared. Oh, here. Like and subscribe. It's free, because where else can you get more cowbell?
Yay! We love cowbell.
And yes, and the best chatters are here, and they're the ones who make it worthy of having more cowbell.
They do. And I clapped and my screen went a little blurry, so I apologize for that, guys. But yep, ignore the blur. Okay, it'll go in a second.
Do you want me to blur too? Would that make you feel better?
We can both be blurry.
Blurry.
You get to be the one that's clear. Okay, there we go. Usually if I put a card up, it helps.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, okay. So let's say some hi. So let's say hi. A lot of people are coming in. Okay.
Yes. Yay.
Okay. All right. So it should resolve soon. I apologize, guys. So Moria is here. Good to see you, Moria. I love your kitty cat. And Ness is here. Good to see you again, Ness. I hope you're doing well. And I got your question in the queue, Maura. And Jen, thank you so much. Go ahead and ask your question, and I will go ahead and star it. Jackie, welcome, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
You are so wonderful, Jackie. She's just the most amazing supporter of all of our channels.
Mm-hmm.
JR, I talked to you in the chat this morning. Good to see you, JR.
Hi, JR.
Yep, JR and I have similar family situations from the past. Oh, there's Miss Charlotte. Good to see you, Miss Charlotte. And Jerry also says, hey, Gerald.
Hey.
And MLR is here. Good to see you, MLR. Hey. Yeah, good to see you. And Sydney is here. Good to see you, Sydney. Hey. And Madame Maruta is here. Good to see you.
Hey.
I got a chance to do her chart, and she's a queen, so that was really cool to find out. Yeah, she's got a similar, like, you have the MAGA energy in your chart. She does too, which makes you royalty.
There we go.
And we have medium Betsy Palmer. Good to see you, Betsy. Oh, and Aaron's here. Good to see you, Aaron. Thank you for the super sticker. Go ahead and ask your question, and I'll get you in the queue. And the queue is okay. That is. Oh, look, it cleared up. Thank you, Ness.
Yeah.
I will let you know how long the queue is, and you're very good at doing that for me, Ness. So as soon as I get some more questions started, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. You are an awesome moderator. Jen got your question. Thank you. And Ness, thank you for tipping. And Jackie is saying hi to everyone. Is there a theme tonight? Questions are open, personal or otherwise. Just make sure that they're appropriate, and we're good to go. And let's see, Joyful Journey is here. Good to see you, Joyful. I hope you're doing well. That job search is going well. And JR says, yes, I remember. Oh, I remember you too. And sending you lots of love. And we're getting dragons and fans. There we go. Woo, yeah. Okay, I got to get mine out.
There you go. Because
all right. I can't do the flip as well as Cheryl. There we go. Oh, wrong way. I'm not that good at it. There's my fan.
Is that what the one Kaylee made?
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, my favorite is this little end piece right here.
Oh, yes.
My Ishtadevis are Ganesha and Kali, and she did such a great job depicting it.
Yes,
so yes,
she
is an artist. Saraswati Yoga.
Absolutely.
Love her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jackie's saying hi to everybody. Rossi's here. Good to see you, Rossi. Okay, general reading from your spirit guides. Got it, Aaron. Thank you so much for letting me know. Beth is here. Hi, Beth. One of my favorite best chatters. Love chatting with you. Yep. Thank you for the super sticker, Moria. I'll go ahead and get your question in. And Jessica's here. Good to see you, Jessica. All the best chatters are showing up.
I know. This is great.
It is. Got your question in, Jessica. Okay. And Miss Charlotte, good to see you, Miss Charlotte. I'll go ahead and get your question in too. All right, so we're getting lots of questions. There's 7 so far. Ness, just to let you know, Adriana Creelman is first, then Rebecca Lee, then Jennifer Kennedy, then Moria. And that's who we have in order is tippers so far. Okay. And then
Yep.
we're going to go into lightning round if we have time. But we only have 2 hours today, guys. So just be aware or beware. Okay. All right.
We'll try to be as efficient as we can.
The
Hi,
other
Jonathan.
Jonathan is here. Aloha. We got Hawaii showing up in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and yes, Imbolc festivities. Yes, that is tomorrow. I've got my candle magic sent to me by a good friend, so I'm excited to see what that is going
Yes.
to
Oh, I
be.
remember hearing about that. And I ordered extra candles. I use Imbolc to bless my tea lights for all of my workings, and I might have gone overboard. I bought 400 tea lights.
Oh my gosh. You know what? You can get really great deals if you buy them in bulk, though. I mean, like wedding venues and stuff. So, I mean, that's just a good deal.
Yep. Yep. And and if I don't use them all this year, I consider that a good thing because I'm using a lot for different workings and energy, sending out to people who need help and support. So I like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, Jonathan and I do that in our mantra practice. And we were talking about Deb a little bit earlier today. So if Deb's around, give her our love, everyone. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So drive safe, Jonathan. Okay.
Yes.
Mousie's here lurking for a few. Welcome, Mousy. Really appreciate it. Yeah, only 2 hours. That is actually pretty good. I went on for over 3 with Sherry last week, so it was this could get intense. So, and Ness, thank you. You were amazing. You're such a great mod. And then, so Miss Charlotte says, I bought 600 for the winter, Gerald. Overachiever.
I was just like a totally overachiever. Holy mackerel.
Betsy agrees.
Yes. Yeah. But I mean, I think it's important to plan. So
it is. We bought a bunch of firewood, so that worked for us when it got cold. And Miss Charlotte says,
Miss Charlotte says it takes away the humidity. I did not know that.
There you go.
And I also if I'll give them away to people. They've been blessed, so I will do that too. So
that's beautiful. Do you do any like herbs or things with them too?
I don't. I just start with unscented paraffin, usually beeswax if I can get them.
You make them?
I don't make them.
Okay.
No, holy mackerel.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Jonathan used to make candles. That's why I asked. So. Okay.
Very nice.
So and so lots of great chatters here. Oh, you got a call for the interview and it's not scheduled yet. Okay, joyful. Just remember the warnings that we sent you to, guard those boundaries and make sure you don't tell people too much about your personal stuff. Oh, and Beth bought a blueberry cobbler scented candle.
Love it.
I love that too. And of course, yes, the stash is back. We love the stash. Hi, Patricia. Okay. So I could spend all afternoon saying hi to you guys, but you got some questions coming in. We've got 10 so far. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and get to your questions. Good to see you, Courtney. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and give you the astrology of the week.
Yes.
You've got some interesting stuff. Look away. Woo. Okay. I got that from Gerald too, along with Best Chatters. He's got the, you're just so entertaining. We love you. Okay. So everyone, as we start the month of February, all of the planets except Rahu or Ketu, which are the nodes, are direct. So that's good. And Saturn in Aquarius, he's going to be aspecting Jupiter in Aries, and they're going to be in 1 degree until February 20th. And so we can experience enhanced focus, determination, and growth during the month of February. So that's good. Saturn's going to bring a lot of discipline and structure to our lives, and Jupiter's going to bring a lot of expansion and optimism. Now, again, this is the sidereal calculation, the real sky, so it might differ from your Western signs. But go ahead and look at those houses. What's in Aries and what is in sidereal Aquarius to figure, what's going on in those areas. If you want to look at your Western, go ahead and look at Taurus and look at Pisces, okay, to see how they're going to affect you this year. But, for the most part, they can bring a lot of opportunities for our personal and professional development, potential for successful endeavors. So great way to start the year. We can set some clear goals this year. If we work really diligently, we can reap the rewards for our efforts, but it's going to take some effort because that's what Saturn requires of us. Mm-hmm. If you remain patient, persistent, this influence will come with challenges, but it's going to require a lot of resilience and adaptability, but you can come through this on top. Okay.
Yes.
So tomorrow, let's talk about Mercury in Capricorn, sidereal Capricorn. He's going to be in sidereal Capricorn until February 20th. Individually, this can enhance practical thinking, ambition, structured communication. It's conducive for goal setting, all of those professional pursuits. If you've got any Capricorns in your life, you know that they are workaholics. So try not to be excessively serious, overcritical, or work yourself to death, okay? Vedic remedies include Mercury's mantras. You can wear an emerald gemstone. You can wear green like Gerald and I are wearing today. And that can help you maintain a more balanced perspective. Collectively, this encourages a lot of organized efforts. So if you've been thinking about and getting involved in a project that requires a lot of structure, that's fully supported. But effective planning and communication are vital for success during this period. So striking a balance between that productivity and that flexibility is essential for that personal and collective well-being. Okay. Then Jupiter is going to re-enter the nakshatra of Bharani. That's how Vedic stays in line with the constellations. It's sidereal, and then we lose something called the nakshatra system, which aligns with the exact calculations. I made a video on the differences between Western and Vedic if you want to know more.
Those are great videos, by the way. Everybody needs to look at them. They're very informative.
They were inspired by Gerald. He gave me some great ideas after the show, and he recommended that video. So you all can thank him for that.
Right.
So Jupiter in Bharani that's going to be until April 16th. So we're going to be in this energy for a long time. So February 3rd to the April 16th. So on an individual level, this alignment can enhance your determination, your courage, that sense of responsibility that I brought up earlier. It's a time when your ambitions are finally feel a little more supportive, and you can go into some successful ventures. But watch for a tendency for impulsiveness or stubbornness. Okay. To optimize this energy, you can consider Vedic remedies such as reciting Vishnu's Sahasranama, and I'm actually going to include a link to that in my shorts on the 3rd, so look for that. I usually post things the day before. You can fast on Thursdays, and you can seek guidance from mentors if you're struggling in this area, okay? Collectively, this transit is all about societal transformation, economic growth, a focus on our ethics. We all need to kind of come back to that. And it's crucial to balance enthusiasm, patience, and those ethical principles that now that Rahu's away from Jupiter, we can really rely on. And then lastly, Mars is going to be entering Capricorn, where he's exalted. And this is going to be until March 15th. So long time. So individually, this alignment can boost your determination, your ambition, the drive to achieve goals. Again, that is really the energy of February. But just be really cautious of heightened aggression and patience that comes along with things that are coming quickly. You can harness this energy effectively by doing Vedic remedies such as performing Hanuman Chalisa. I'm going to include a link in my shorts to that. You can wear red coral, or that helps with some of the Martian energy. You can practice controlled anger management if your Mars is a little exalted or strong in your charts, and collectively it can lead to advancements in governments and infrastructure, because Martians are all about getting things done, and in Capricorn it's like all structured. So it's a really great place for Mars to be, because it lends itself to assertive leadership. My husband has Mars in Capricorn, and he's like asked to do everything. So wrong card, there we go, there's Mars. I just realized that. Wait, there. Do I have the right cards now? Yes, I do. Okay, there's Mars and Capricorn. I was holding up Jupiter. Sorry, guys.
Oops.
So, yeah. So you can perform the Hanuman Chalisa. I'm going to go ahead and have that link in my shorts. But long story short, just balance confidence, diplomacy, and it's a really potent transit. You guys can do you can get a lot of stuff done with that energy coming up. So that is what's going on Vedically for the week. There's going to be a lot more next week. Follow my shorts. I put them all up the day before the transit occurs, so that you have an idea of how to prepare for it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and look. Oh, yes. So many great people watching. Thank you, Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are we ready to get to questions, or do you have anything you would like to add?
I want to add 2 things. One, we need to remember our relaxation through this time period, because relaxation is whatever it is to you, not whatever I say it is. If relaxing means you're going to go for a walk, then go for a walk. It's important to remember that. And then I also have, it's important to have understanding and to focus on that understanding, especially when understanding of ourselves, as well as understanding for the people around us. Everyone is impacted. Everyone is on their own journey. try to slow down a little bit and to relax. You don't have to get there in a hurry. Search for understanding and really focus on, here's what we're going to do. So, and here's I understand what you're saying. It's important to remember relaxation and understanding this coming week. So that's what I have for you. Muted.
Sorry about that. That really ties, and I didn't want you guys to hear my cards. That really ties in with the Jupiter-Saturnian energy that we've got going on. So I love that your cards line up. That's what I love about astrology and tarot.
Yeah, and it's Imbolc or Imbolc is happening, you know, tomorrow through Monday, and that's when all of the stuff that's going on underneath the surface is real. We're starting to feel that. So things are waking up. So I think that's an important thing to remember, that when all this stuff wakes up, we go, I'm antsy. I want to do something. So pay attention to that. Honor that.
Yep, honor that beautiful intuition, those hunches, those little, and we can only do that when we relax. If we come from that place of anxiety or pain, it's harder to be in spirit and be connected. So that's beautiful advice.
Absolutely.
That. All right. So let's get to some of your questions, guys.
Yes.
I'm pulling a few cards for the first one. This is going to be an interesting one. So let me go and see. I'm going to give everyone the cue. We have Adriana Creelman, Rebecca Lee, Jennifer Kennedy, Moria, Aaron, and then Rachel Rose. Okay. And then we'll try to get to lightning round if we have time. We only have 2 hours. Okay. And that is a hard. Okay. So we're going to leave in 2 hours. Okay. So 6 o'clock, which would be it should be 9 o'clock Eastern. Okay. Yep. All right. So I'm going to try to find your question, Adriana. Let's see here.
Meanwhile, you can give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to all of the channels. Do that.
So I am not seeing your question. If you have a different handle name, please let me know. Okay, Adriana. Otherwise, I'm just going to give you a general, but you are first in line. So go ahead and put your question in. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a general. You've got some really interesting energy around you right now. Okay. Okay. Miss Adriana. So the first thing that I'm seeing for you is that you are thinking about stepping into some type of service or self-employment. Now is not the time to do that. There's some few things that you need to reconsider. So look away. There we go. So basically what this tells me is key 2 is he rules our past lives. And the 6th house is our health. It's our nutrition. It's how we serve others. It's the karma that we owe others. It's kind of like my 6 of Pentacles card. That's 6th house stuff. Okay. So they're saying now is not the time to get into that kind of work. It's not being supported by spirit right now. Okay. For one reason or another. What you do need to know is that you have an abundance of blessings coming your way. Okay. You are divinely protected. That was the main thing that they said. Spirit is asking you what it is exactly that you want currently. Don't rely on the people around you that are saying, I need this, I need this, I need this, because I got a no for Baz. Okay. Your desires are within your reach, and the universe is conspiring to help you achieve your aspirations. Okay. See all those beautiful flowers that Ganesha is throwing out into the air. Those are blessings. That's luck. That's love. That's new prospects. So be very clear and set your intentions currently, and just, how do I say this? Once you've identified what you desire, your guides are going to clear the obstacles and amp up your blessings. Okay. And you can't let other people get involved in that. This is for you. This is a self-affluence phase, is what they're showing me. Withstand the temptation to succumb to self-indulgence, and also know that this period will not last forever. Okay, so take advantage of it. I'm wondering if you have any planets in Aries, because that's where Jupiter's going over right now, and he's the one who gives a lot of these blessings out. So maybe look at to where Aries is in your chart. Okay, this would be the sidereal. It would be Taurus and Western. So go ahead and look at that. And that can tell you what house is going to get the blessing. Okay. But these manifestation possibilities are endless. They range in subject matter, love, money, success, and happiness. The house will tell you where you're going to expect it. Okay. Um, the guides are doing this so they can teach you that your blessings are continuous. They come in phases. The blessing may not be immediately apparent, is what they're saying. Trust that happiness and blessings will be showered upon you, though. That's what all the flower petals mean. Um, Wow. They're saying that what is going on in your life is external and beyond your control right now. So the happiness and blessings are within you. They're in your heart and your soul, and they might be connected to that Ketu energy, that past life energy, because he came up with the sixth house. So this could also be rewards for what you've done for the collective, because I got that sixth house energy. I got a few affirmation cards for you. So I'm going to go into those. But before I do, I got two more cards came out in the Whispers of Ganesh. I got nurture and I got drive. So this tells me you need to nurture yourself throughout this process and to take out time for self-care, but not self-indulgence. And the second is drive. It's time to move forward. This is my, after Tarot chariot card. The Sphinxes are up and they're on the run. Okay. So go ahead and step into that goal. All right. Here's some things you can carry into the week. Intuition, intuit. I listen to my hunches and my feelings. Sit quietly with a trusted friend and let them ask you questions, both theirs and yours. Without censoring your words, give voice to the proverbial feeling tones that come in response. That voice is your intuition. Use your divine intuition to see what blessing is coming. You can also borrow the stuff that I showed you and look at your chart, because there's a lot in there, is what they're saying to me. And then this is what you're stepping into, Goddess of the New. These blessings are creating a new phase in your life, which is really cool. So I love and accept myself as a unique individual. Use this gift when it seems that you are not being accepted for any reason, but especially if it is because you are different from other people or because you want to be different. That's why the guides kept telling me this needs to be your path. Stop letting other people get their word in. Being different is a good thing. Okay. You do not need the acceptance of ignorant or intolerant people. You cannot change anyone else. What you do need to do is love and accept yourself for being a good person. So that's just them giving you an atta girl. Okay. And then I got this I love this card. It's called The Outdoors, and I love all the little gradations of color in it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of some of Gerald's pieces. He and Amy have a lot in common as far as their genius with fabric. So it says, take time to get outside. Our body is an accumulation of our past. Our mind is filled with thoughts of the future. Our breath unites our body and mind in the present moment. Go for a walk outside, preferably in beautiful surroundings. This is going to help ground you. Okay. If you're in a warm area, take off those shoes and put your feet on the earth. Okay. Because a lot of people in the collective, especially empaths and readers and light workers with Rahu and Pisces, a lot of us are feeling ungrounded. Okay. So taking that beautiful walk outdoors, bundling up if it's cold in your area, and just getting some fresh air is really going to help you this week. I hope that was helpful, Adriana. I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you, and we're sending you all the best.
All right. So what I have for you is you've been working really hard. I have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is showing up, doing the necessary work to get where you need to go. The importance of this is it's hard work. It's work that takes something new that you're struggling to understand, and it allows you to incorporate it into your daily work without having to give it too much thought. I am also wondering if perhaps this is the Seven of Swords. I wonder if perhaps you feel that someone is being deceitful to you. They're trying to take away your joy. What I would suggest for this is that you decide, well, you can just ignore what they're doing, because you cannot control what other people say or what they think about you. That's not your realm. You stay focused on where you're going, because soon your ship is coming in. This is the Three of Wands. This is such a great little card, because the planning that you've done, the inspiration that you've had, allows you to welcome in the fruits of your labor. This is where you've been working hard, and this is things are lining up. What's really wonderful is this process is really allowing you to get a solid understanding and foundation of your creative endeavors and the things that make you happy. And I love this little card because it is a celebration card. It's also you finding security and trusting where you're putting your energies. Um, and under all of this, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which reminds you to slow and steady, allow things to come to fruition in their appropriate time, and you know that. And be very careful about getting into arguments that you don't need to. Like I said, it's what somebody thinks of you is none of your business. So stay focused on your own things because you're working on a lot of things, and that's beautiful. So that's what I have for you. I hope that made some sense.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, Gerald. And we're sending you tons of love, Adriana. Come back and let us know how you're doing.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So, Jonathan is telling me to go on to Jennifer Kennedy next for some reason. Okay. So we've got Jennifer Kennedy and Rachel Rose. There are, he's going to figure out the tipper situation. Okay. So I'm going to let him do that. And we're going to go ahead and do Jennifer Kennedy next. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to try to find your question, Jennifer. There you are. My question is, will anything happen with the new person I am interested in? I went to my Enchanted Love Tarot because they told me to do that. And so I love that this is already like vibing. Okay. All right. So Miss Jennifer, you got some interesting, let's see here. You got some, look away, whoop, whoop.
There you go.
You've got some interesting stuff coming your way. I'm going to send you some love, okay? Because this isn't going to be an easy reading. I'm going to give you some encouragement on the way out here. All right. The first thing I got was the Queen of Shells reversed. This is from the Enchanted Love Tarot. Okay. She's looking away because she cannot bear direct contact with another's reality, and it's difficult for her to handle on her own. Okay. This is kind of the energy I got from you in this. There's something going on with your psychic ability, but you're struggling to see into this person's life. Okay. You might even be a little overwhelmed by your gift right now. Okay. You have not learned how to shield yourself from others' negativity, is what this tells me. So you've got this beautiful kind of empathic gift that is beautiful, but and you deeply desire to save all beings from unpleasantness, and you often end up enabling self-destructive actions. Okay, so this is something that you really have to address before stepping into any kind of relationship. Okay, don't be you and your romantic partner. Neither of you are slaves to each other. Okay, that comes in the form of bad habits, intuitive guidance, questionable sources, things like that. Don't allow the other person to play the victim, and don't play it yourself. Okay. This has, whether they want to be rescued from guilt or spiritual pride or egotism, just watch for those codependent kind of enabling behaviors from yourself, other people that you love. Okay. Because when I get her reversed, that tells me her intuition's a little off. Okay. Adapt a harder shell so that others don't take advantage of you. So they're being a little quippy. It's the Queen of Shells. Okay. If you don't do this, you're not going to be able to distinguish your feelings and needs from those around, from your own to those around you. Okay. Avoid people who are unreliable, who are wishy-washy, who are chronically late, or who have been unfaithful to you or another in the past. Okay. Their neediness may become a burden that's going to cause you heartbreak. Okay. So it's not the easiest card, but know that it's a stepping stone for you. Okay. Then I got the Nine of Roses reversed. Okay. Self-defeating habits can threaten your relationship. So a lack of self-discipline can cause you to sacrifice your long-term goals for short-term pleasures. Too much discipline can make you a little rigid. And you can't really acknowledge your needs, is what I'm getting from this. Okay. 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 The main thing I'm getting is that you may stay with a person or a course of action that you shouldn't, because you feel that the pressures and demands of the relationship are your responsibility. They're not always your responsibility. Okay. I'm just getting care of a troll here. Okay. So then I got the 3 of gems reversed. So this is kind of the solution to your your question. Okay. It takes 2 committed people to make a relationship work. Okay. If you don't have that now, remember that you don't need another person to complete you. So you're complete even when you were alone. That's what they want you to know. And maintaining that type of attitude, that's going to help you try and find true love in someone who is reciprocal. Uh, okay. They're saying to beware seeking out love in your career or people that are in the office. Okay. That could be a superior, it could be a coworker, or even some type of service worker. They're saying that's not a good combination for you right now, because it can. Okay, they're saying it could form some kind of triangulation in the future. And your children need to know that you're happy and secure in your relationship as well, because if you're not, you need that's definitely a reason to do something about it. Okay. Those were some rough cards. I've got some good ones. Okay. So I've got innocence from the Whispers of Ganesh. The simplest gestures of love can prevail even over the toughest of heart. This is a very light card. He's literally surrounded by an aura of innocence here with a beautiful lotus in his trunk. By being soft and still, you're going to give the universe an opportunity to assist you in creating a new relationship that serves you and vice versa. Be willing to release any criticism. If you've noticed yourself become increasingly critical over time, just try to gather more experience. Sometimes the familiarity of our situations can cause us to lose touch with that beautiful innocence. So going with that gut, going with that intuition. You're being offered an opportunity to approach the dating situation with renewed peace. So if you're making changes with your relationships and your life path, go about with like the excited curiosity of a child. Okay. And every day call on your guides to refresh and renew your thinking. And with their assistance, they can help you contemplate every new person that you encounter and then ask them to support you. If you have cards at home and you meet a new person and you're not really sure if your intuition is like quite right, and a lot of us have this because we have our own conditioning, get your cards out, ask a few questions, ask your guides to tell you what's going on. Okay. But just be accountable for your decisions and their results in the long run, and things can work out for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull a really quick affirmation card just so that I can give you something to leave with over the week, because this was not the easiest to read. Let's see if any of them say yes here. There we go. I got a yes. Okay. All right. I got Goddess of Truth. Okay. I make my highest ideals real by my actions. Use this gift when you notice you or someone else is not living up to the standards you have set for yourself and for others. Forgive them and yourself for this, and appreciate the fact that you noticed. We must be agents of the changes we want to see happen in the world. Realize the truth of the old saying, a good example is the best sermon. And this is really good for your kids too. Okay. Because when they see you standing in your own power, that sends them a very powerful message. All right. I hope that was helpful. I know Gerald has more for you. I'm sending you tons of love. I'm going to see if you've said anything in the chats. I'm not seeing it. Okay. But yeah, come back and please let us know how you're doing, Jen.
Jen, so your question was, will anything happen with the new person I'm interested in? And I asked, does this have an opportunity to become more than just a friendship? And the answer that I got was more no than yes, because what has to happen is are you still recovering from a rebound, some disappointments? I'm curious, because I got the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is about disappointment. It is about not seeing what is remaining. I'm also wondering I'm also curious about how if you understand that you are the one in control, not someone else. You are the person who is putting together the rules of engagement. Here's how you want to be interested in someone if you want to date with them. So know what it is that you want, and don't veer from that, because it does. I am recovering from a not romantic relationship, but not from a romantic. Okay, so thank you for that, Jen, because you put your priorities and you get the structure. Because is this something that you is it something that you need, or are you really working hard at, for you, learning how to do things with your emotions and what they look like? Um, you are more powerful than you realize. I think, I mean, Michelle, you said the same thing. You're much more powerful than you realize. And what is a great opportunity for you, Jen, is for you to understand and feel the disappointments that you have experienced, honor those, and then decide that you're going to leave them behind, or what you're going to carry with them. All right. And if you need help from someone, it is absolutely fine to reach out to people who can support you. There are healthcare professionals who will do that. Trusted friends. Make sure that they have your best interest in mind, and that they're doing their best of reflecting back to you what you're saying to help you understand it. Something you need to avoid, Jen, is all right, I'll just say it. Be careful of the quick little fling. I mean, this is the devil. I mean, nothing wrong with a quick little fling if you know that that's what it is, and that's all it is. Understand that. Because you're in the process of transforming yourself. If you're recovering, you're evolving, and this could be a bit of a distraction. And because right now you are, and what's I started with the showing with the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is oftentimes people are focused on the things that are not working. I actually feel you are noticing what is remaining, and there's power in that. And it also takes a lot of strength for somebody to honestly look at where they are and what's going on. Now, and again, I want to be very clear. Just know that it's a fling. Ain't nothing wrong with a fling if that's what you know. Consent is a beautiful thing. You're setting up, you've got new boundaries. You're setting up structures to help you get to where you want to go. And that's really, really beautiful. That's really beautiful. And the bottom of my deck is the Hermit. A little bit of alone time isn't a bad thing. I think what is a good thing is that you're using that for self-reflection and honoring all of the things that make you who you are. Self-reflection means you just going, oh, look, I did that. I did that. I did that. Not, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Take some time and give yourself some credit, because you're much more powerful than I think you realize. So that's what I have for you, Jen. I hope that gives some insight.
Well, thank you so much, Jen, and thank you for clarifying as well. Yeah, the breaking up some of the patterns that we carry into relationships, it's tough work, but you've got this. You're powerful. We both picked up on that, and you've got this. And I got the main thing my card said is you're being a really good example as a mother. Okay, that's the main thing that you're
Oh
doing as well.
yeah,
You really are.
oh my gosh. I mean, that's the beauty in that is okay. Now I have full body tingles, because as I was doing my prep for the reading, I missed that you're a mother. And what a beautiful example for your children to see what it's like to work through and to do what's right for you.
Yes.
I mean, and that's fan thorpe worthy. You got it. This is good. This is good. And you are doing it for you. And you know, I always like to remind people, you know, you are lovable just as you are. You may not think it. You just are. You are lovable. Stop thinking you're not lovable if that's part of the struggle. You are. There
You
you go.
are definitely. That's awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Gerald. And thank you for
Yeah.
joining us, Jen. We're sending you lots of love.
Thank you, Jen.
Okay. So, Jonathan figured out the situation. So we have Rachel Rose next, and then we have Aaron Whitefoot, and then Annie, and then we have Moira. Okay, Moira. I hope I'm saying your name right. Okay,
Moira.
Moira.
Yes.
For some
Moira.
reason, that's a tongue twister for me. I apologize,
Yep.
Moira.
Moira.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sending you lots of love, honey. Okay, so that's what is in order now, and let's see. And Ness, you said you tipped. Go ahead and let me know what your name is, so I know who you are if it's under a different name. Okay. Okay. So our next question is Miss Rachel. Good to see you, Rachel. My question is about moving. Oh my Lord, they're starting renovations next week upstairs for a month, and I have a bad feeling. Bad feeling. It was super noisy last week with the one lady upstairs. I just want to move and figure out how and when. I saw a place they look quiet. This is clearly karmic, Rachel, because all you've done is move. So, and my cards are kind of saying that too. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and give you just kind of a rundown of your situation. But basically, your guides are basically asking you to not panic. Okay. Because I got the hangman reversed. So you can maybe step into this new living situation if you're not coming from a place of panic, because when this guy's reversed, you're coming from that state. He's trying to run with his arms flailing wildly. That's what it looks like to me in the tapestry. He's ignoring the rope around his ankle that's going to trip him up if he doesn't watch out. Okay. So if you are looking for a new place, don't let your anxiety about finding a new place get in the way of your peace. Okay. They're telling me that you're driving yourself a little crazy over this. Okay. Don't obsess too much about it. This is a time about suspended animation. Okay. So try not to push things too much. Don't panic. Oh, you're going to trip yourself up, is what they're saying. Okay. They're saying that the current situation is beyond your control. All right. You may feel that this is kind of an unjust situation, and you're correct, is what they're saying. Okay. They're saying not to be too codependent on your environment, because that's another thing that's coming up too. And a counselor or therapist can help you see things from a different and a higher perspective regarding where you're living and how this modality is going for you. Because I'm getting a lot of, I don't know if you had a panic attack recently, but when I get the hangman reverse, that's kind of my panic attack card. It's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of just kind of mental and emotional fear. So maybe reaching out to someone that can offer a higher perspective on your issue can help you with the anxiety part of this piece. Don't hang on. Okay, so don't hang on to the idea of taking on the role of a victim in this situation either. What else? Anything else? Okay. All right. So they're asking me to go on to the next cards. I got fourth house from the karma cards. Again, that just points to the fact that this was your apartment situation. And I got that there's going to be a lot of competing goals involved. I got the 5 of fire, which is the same as the 5 of wands. The market competition might be a little much. Bothersome details, conflicts with others. That's kind of what I'm getting from the situation that you're in right now as well. But the way that you need to see the situation is not from a place of anxiety and fear. That's kind of a lot of Vata energy that I'm getting from you. It needs to come from a very generous, practical type of energy. Okay. I got King of Pentacles. So I have rights as a tenant, and the shower was cold this morning. I don't want the ceiling to fall through. I completely understand what you're saying. They want you to take on the King of Earth. This is the King of Pentacles when it comes to addressing the situation that you're on. Be generous, be professional, be responsible, and be extremely practical. That is Saturn in Aquarius right now is going to help you through a lot of this. Okay. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, a Midas touch. So look at this from a not an emotional perspective, not even a mental perspective. They're saying a practical, down to earth, what's best for you perspective. And do not come from a place of fear. Okay. Because you're going to choose the right or the wrong direction in that area. Okay. All right, so I got a affirmations card to kind of help you when it comes to dealing with this issue over the next week. I got I am in flow. All things great and small flow and grow and follow on their own destiny. I breathe in the ability to go with the flow. I am filled with the confidence that I will be carried to exactly where I should be. I breathe out my desire to control everyone and everything. That's when one of your guides literally said there's a little bit of codependency regarding your home situation because you consider that to be your sanctuary. It's your spiritual place, and you put a lot of investment in that because you need a peaceful place to hang your hat at the end of the day. But don't let it control your peace. Okay, that's the main thing that I'm getting. Um, I'll do a self-care just to see if there's anything else that comes up, but they're basically saying no if you come from a place of anxiety. Yes, if you can come from a place of practicality. Okay, they're asking you to connect with fire. Maybe under the upcoming full moon in February, you can go and sit down and just spend some time writing down all of the things that have been blocking you and in your way and burn them. Okay. See them as an ending and definitely do them in a very safe place. Okay. We have a mental that we do a lot of our fire magic in. So it's a safe place to do it. But yeah, that's what they're asking you to do. And notice that there's more than one person here. So this might be a ceremony that involves more than one person. Okay. We call these yagyas in the Vedic practice. But you need to release a few things. Okay. And a lot of that is anxiety related. Okay. Sending you tons of love, and I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you.
I would also say, Rachel, because the last card where you said it may be something more than one person may be involved. It could be
Mhm.
that you may need to do it more than once.
Mm.
So, okay. So, Rachel, I'm going to. I no, you shouldn't move right now. And I'm going to reflect part of what Michelle Marie said, which was it's really important for you to stay focused and to not allow this to be larger than it needs to be. Because I have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is the card of seeing obstacles where obstacles don't necessarily exist, and this is a struggle, especially because you've had some challenges with places where you live, and so I appreciate that. I also think part of this is okay. They started renovations next. They're starting renovations next week for a month, and I have a bad feeling. Bad feeling. It was super noisy last week. Okay, so two things. One, it's going to take 2 months, not just 1 month, because it always takes longer than expected. And yeah, and the lady upstairs is like a bull in a china shop. So you plan for what you can do to not spend a whole lot of time at home, if possible, while all this construction is going on. And it is one of those things to where plan, plan for what you can do for this. You're a very intelligent person, and you know what it is that you need to do. And so um, allow yourself to um, okay. So if you can, during the times that they're working on that and it's loud, go somewhere else. Go somewhere where it makes you happy. And I also think there is you're putting a lot of energy into the worry about this. That concerns me. You've got songs to write, you've got books to write, you've got other things to do with this energy. And Rachel, I know I've read with you before, for you before. I don't remember a whole lot of that, but there's a lot of creativity that is bundled up trying to get out. And I encourage you to pay attention to the victory of you've made it through a day. Because if you put more than that on it, this beauty that is this beautiful energy, look at me, I'm like, this beautiful energy that is trying to get out is being squished. I don't want that to be extinguished. Yes, most things fluctuate in reality. Allow yourself to fluctuate, and you can be upset, you can be disappointed, you could be annoyed about the construction. Keep that a bit focused and try to limit the amount of time that you do it, because I also got, maybe this is the time for you to maybe this is the time where you visit friends that you have. You spend the night with a friend because it's a night where you're just relaxing and you're having a good time, remembering all the fun times. But I shouldn't move. There are options. No, I don't think you should move. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not getting the feeling you need to move at all. I think if you have confidence in yourself and you stay and you be willing to allow you be the water instead of the rock, to where all of this stuff moves around you. Because Michelle, I think you said something about this is karmic. This could be that opportunity for you to, I'm not doing that karmic thing anymore. I'm not battling up against it. But I don't feel that you should move. And I think this is one of those things. It's niggling at you. It's poking the bear, and the bear, you are actually going, instead just roll over and go back to sleep and ignore it. So the bear is mad and hungry. Well, the bear is mad and hungry, and the bear should go out with some friends for a cup of coffee or some tea and go see a movie and, giggle about some things. Not necessarily talk about it, but, have some confidence that you're smart. There's so much energy within you that is struggling to come out, and because it's distracting you. It's taking you away from those beautiful things. Well, they may be psychotic, 8 to 5 for 2 months. I'm always just saying I'm being a jerk that, everything takes longer than what it has been. How about what you do? You have a really important audition for the end of March. Yes, I know. How about you actually put energy into this renovation, and you're going, I love this. I bless this. I wish it all of the best. You put that energy out there and it can clear the way. And then suddenly it could be done in 3 weeks rather than 4. So that makes any, shift it. So that's what I have for you, Rachel Rose. And I really want you to do well in that audition.
We both do.
I can't wait to say, I did readings for Rachel Rose before she was famous.
There you go. And she has a beautiful, beautiful musical gift. Jonathan has perfect pitch, and he loves listening to her sing and play. It's just amazing. So
love that.
Yeah, we do too. So sending you tons of love, Rachel, and know that you got this. And oh, good. I love that attitude. I'm going to kill it. I'm ready. I'm really ready. Woohoo! You go, girl. I love it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, and you have, I love those high notes that you can hit too. I used to be able to do that before this happened. That's such a gift. It really is. So you've
Well,
got this.
you can't do it now because you're doing you know, this is a waiting period. This is for you to go, you know what? I am loving this environment. I am loving the opportunities that I have. I'm putting all of that out there. And then so boom, instead of focus on the beauty that you have and what you want around you. So,
And Pedro's sending you some love. Sounds like he's going through some stuff too. I love
oh
your
yeah.
alien, Pedro. That's great. And Diana's saying, she's giving Gerald lots of yes, we love Gerald.
Thank
He's
you.
amazing. And Diana's also agreeing that you have a beautiful voice. So you're getting lots of love from the chat. And Sylvia says good luck. So, oh, Lalima's here. Yes, donations are still open, Lalima. Oh, that's crushing Michelle Marie. Oh, I hope it wasn't, I said something. All right, so you got this, okay? You have you've got tons and tons of gifts, and we're excited for you. All right.
Definitely.
So next question is and Jonathan was able to clear it up. It's Aaron Whitefoot. Yay! I love Aaron. That's great. All right, Aaron, I'm going to go ahead and look for your sticker here. If you have something more specific, go ahead and put it in the chat, and I will go ahead and highlight that for you. Okay, Aaron? Thank you for joining us again. All right. So I got some really interesting cards for you, Aaron. Look away, look away. There we go. The first one I got was really interesting because I was waiting for wings to show up. And this is one of my favorite cards. And so the first card I got, is there something on my shoulder? I don't know. It's zippity doo dah. There may be something on my shoulder. I got the Prince of Wings reversed. Okay. This is the same as the Prince of Swords reversed. And this is your block, Aaron. Okay. Just going to see if you got your question here. Okay. I'm not seeing it yet. All right. So the Prince of Wings, he is the type of a character that is striving to be right. He's very, very mental. And what this tells me is that you've got a little bit of a mental block. As you can see, he's forcefully moving through his father's kingdom. He's got his sword drawn. He's ready to defend it for all who live there. But reverse, this card symbolizes that you have very, very strongly held beliefs, which are beautiful, but they're so strong that you're willing to fight or sacrifice for them. And some of those beliefs might be a little outdated. The trouble is they may not be worth the degree of trouble caused. Okay, they're not worth the trouble, is what they're saying. You have the skills, you have the ingenuity to move forward. But there's some self-esteem, there's some frustration, and there's some defensiveness that's going to cause some trouble with business, is what they're showing me. Be careful not to get dragged into quarrels. You may not win, especially because there's a person they're showing me in the next week that you might have a fight with. They're not going to back down. They like to fight. Okay, so just be aware of that personality. They're going to test you. It's going to be kind of like a game of cat and mouse, and you might have tense words with each other and like a battle of wits. Okay, so you might fight over incompetence. It can bring more frustrations into the workplace or home, and it can trigger some dysfunctional behavior. But just watch for those destructive tendencies to be fascinated by more aggressive or eccentric types, and make sure that person is not you too. Okay. That's the block. I've got some other good cards coming your way. The second one that I got was the Eight of Gems, but this came up upright. So you will be successful. Okay. You will master the art of your career and getting this going. You will, wow, you're going to work steadily towards your vision. It's going to bring deep satisfaction in work. What else are they saying? It's going to be the result of your creative interests. So that's really good. You approach work like a skilled craftsperson when I get this card. So don't think about the results or the rewards. Study your subject. Just learn as you work. Attend to those little details with love and skill, and avoid perfectionism. Okay, that's the main thing. Because You might come into a new partnership coming up. That's the main energy that I'm getting, is this new partnership. I got the 2 of fire. It says you come into your own new partnerships and contracts. Continue to move forward with this contract because it's beneficial. I love the little dragon in this card. Okay, so it tells me that it might cause some travel. You might have to go from place to place to help each of these individuals. And there might be another partnership involved or a contract involved that you can step into that will be successful. That's why I got that 8 of Pentacles or 8 of Gems energy. I got the Magician. You have everything you need. This is Archangel Raphael. You have everything you need for moving forward. You're ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Your life is magical. So this new project, this new partnership is going to be successful. You're going to really show your skill sets off, and they're going to appreciate those. You're going to enjoy life's little luxuries after that, because this will lead to successful unemployment. I got that this new contract is going to be, you're going to be able to spend a lot of time benefiting from this and benefiting the lives of others through self-employment. So that's good. So if you were thinking about taking on that new contract, that is available for you. It's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. I got Goddess of Prosperity for moving forward. These are great cards, Erin. I'm glad I'm getting some good ones for you. I am patient in the face of delay and obstacles. Use this gift when you are upset because you or another person is late or stuck in traffic, or where you're encountering situations that you obviously cannot do anything about at the time. Patience is a great teacher. Is this something that you might have struggled with in the past position that they're going to test you with in the new one? They're basically going to up your maturity and wisdom, because they're going to bring people and situations in your path that need a lot of guidance and care. If we approach them with a calm, patient attitude, difficult situations have a remarkable way of eventually working out. Okay. And I got one more for you. This is the Perseverance card. Persevere. And see that hand coming out of the water? I keep going no matter what. So what this tells me is that there will be some challenges with the new contract. Okay. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. Without it, ambition, talent, and even genius and luck are not enough to get you to where you want to go. Any healing modality requires patience and perseverance. I think this falls into the perfectionism piece too. Be careful that you're not doing too much for others, and you give them the space to learn and deal with things on their own, because you are dealing with very they're showing a lot of conflicting personalities in this new work that you're stepping into. And if you come from a place of calm, patience, and reserve, you're going to be enormously successful. Okay, that's a lot, but it's great news. I'm excited for you, Erin. And please let us know what this, if you can. I'm not really seeing you in the chat here, but let us know how you're doing in this new position, because that's what they keep bringing to my attention. And I hope that was on. Take care, and thank you so much. I'm excited to see what Gerald says.
All right, Erin. So a message from your spirit guides. I have 5 cards out, and the first one is the 8 of Cups. It really feels like you have decided to let the things go that are no longer rewarding for you or beneficial for you emotionally. You're moving on. Those things, and what's really fun about this is it truly feels like you're on this boat and you're driving it away. You're actually sailing it away. You have decided this isn't mine anymore, and I'm moving forward. So you're taking hand with that, because you are the emperor. You are the one who is you are leaning into your your crown chakra and the power that is yours. You are saying, yes, I accept this. I believe this. I am this. And that is extremely helpful, because it gives you Erin, an opportunity to deal with the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is the card of help, and that includes offering and receiving. So part of it is this move to being an emperor and to having that energy. People may be asking you for help, or you may be asking them for help. It's a beautiful thing. Allow that. It's a free exchange. This feels very, very blessed. It feels very, very potent, because what happens is when you are willing, when you give freely, it allows you to plant more things that will come to fruition. Because what you do and what you're doing, Aaron, is, and I may have read for you before, it feels genuinely like you're proving to the universe, okay, you're giving me this. I am honoring that by being able to give and to share freely. Therefore, the universe is saying, therefore, we're going to give you more opportunities to be incredible. And what's great about that is because there's going to be these tower moments that are going on. What's really important here with this, Aaron, is you are going to be at a distance from those. You're not going to be at ground zero. You're going to be separated from it, so you are protected, yet you are going to be able to be the one to be able to help and to move things beautifully and to support people. So you're really powerful, Aaron. I don't know if anybody said that to you before, but you've got a lot of oomph behind you, and it is well placed oomph. We'll say that. The universe is doing good. So, Aaron, I hope that makes some sense for you. So there you go. Woo!
I love that oomph. Woo! That deserves a fan.
Woo!
Okay. All right. So, Aaron, we hope that was helpful. Please come back and let us know how you're doing.
Yes.
All right. So our next question is Jessica. Oh, is it Jessica? Let me look. Or is it Annie? It's Annie. Okay. I'm going to get to your question, Annie. All right. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Okay. All right. I think you wanted a general. There you are. General read, please. Okay. You got it, Miss Annie. All right. So, look away. All right. So the first two cards I got for you were Capricorn and Sagittarius. This is ruled by Saturn and Jupiter, and they're very active in February. So what this tells me is you are going to be balancing focus, flexibility, discipline, and just, how do I say it? A very structured focus is what they're showing me. Structured focus is going to be the major theme for you moving forward. Because that's what that ninth house is all about. Focus, it's all about. It's also about expansion. It's about the guru. And Capricorn is very much about discipline, responsibility, practicality. So you're going to be balancing some of these elements here. Definitely look to where those lie in your chart. They can provide you with more clues. So I went to my tarot. I got the Nine of Shells reversed. This is fulfillment reversed. Okay, this is what your guides are helping you work through. A wish will be granted, but in a way that doesn't really satisfy, but causes more annoyances than pleasure, because this came up upside down. Okay, this is my wish card. Be careful of what you wish for and how you wish for it. What this tells me is you are a manifester, but you're kind of going through a difficult time right now and getting things to go your way. There can be some incompatible opinions about finances, some possessiveness that can create some problems. Someone may try to buy your favor or try to sabotage your attempts to make more positive changes. Okay. And they're saying that arrogance is about an important decision that can work against what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. So just be aware of that. And I say this because the second card I got was the Eight of Gems reversed. I was upright for someone else earlier. Okay. What this tells me is that you need to avoid perfectionism when it comes to a task, and the perfectionism that is being placed on you from others. You will be recognized for your abilities, but don't focus as much on the results. Okay. Take things one step at a time. Don't try to rush things. If there's an imbalance of resources, of status, of achievements, these present problems are caused by, maybe some overcritical behaviors, people that are withholding praise. This allows fear, mistrust, and control to kind of stand in the way of getting things done. So that's kind of the blocks that I see going on. Here's the way through it. All right. So this is an ego. This is ego related, okay, because I got the ego card. This is Archangel Jophiel. And it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So working away from some of those more negative ways of thinking and being is going to help you move forward. And you're saying, yes, okay, I'm glad that this is resonating. I got the King of Fire. It literally says, focus, focus, focus. This goes along with the Sagittarian energy that I picked earlier. It's motivational, it's idealistic, it's ambitious, it's charismatic. That's who you're kind of stepping into to make this a more successful week. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So if there is someone in creative in your life that offers you some advice this week, might be something to take. And they would have more of a Sagittarian, fiery personality, kind of passionate but mutable. You're not trapped. I got the 8 of air. Take off that blindfold, look around. Okay. It's an illusion, a lack of self-confidence. You're afraid to take action on something. Don't be afraid to take action. You're going to be okay. All right. Because the main affirmation I got for you moving forward this week is I accomplish anything I put my mind to. I got the goddess of perseverance for you, Annie. This is great. Use this gift when you doubt your intelligence, your memory, or your ability to achieve your goals. Your situation is largely the result of how well you blended your logical and intuitive faculties to direct your action. That's that Sagittarian Capricorn energy. Focus, focus, focus. Several times a day, focus with relaxed concentration on the mental image of what you would like to see come into being. You're in a period of manifestation. It's powerful, but you need to take that and turn it into a laser focus. Don't scatter your attention. Keep it focused, keep it disciplined, and keep it structured, and you will be successful. Okay, Annie, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Gerald has.
Well, I'm just going to piggyback. You have an opportunity to do something new, to be adventurous. So much of what I have been focused on and wanting to do. Thank you so much. This is an opportunity for you to to be a little bit unexpected is what's going on, and follow this. By the Ace of Swords, you're actually going to do that. You're taking a small action to be able to go on this new adventure, which is quite thrilling. Because this looks like Excalibur. There's a knight coming toward the other knight, and it's almost like you're inspiring someone to be able to do it. So I think that's a really wonderful thing. And so do something new. You're actually doing it, and it may pass on to someone else. Be aware that there's opportunities to have some disappointments along the way. These things happen; they really do. Just allow look at the things as a fountain, and that the water is going down and down and down, and then it's going to come back up again. That's part of living. So I think this is one of those things that's really significant and important to pay attention to. So I also have, Annie, I got the Moon card. So I think the Moon card is really fun, especially with the Fool. Do by all means pay attention to how you feel during different phases of the moon. And if you do anything with astrology, where is your moon? What's the influence? Because that's important to pay attention to. And we have the Lunar New Year beginning. I think it's on the 10th. The 10th, yes. So that's a great time to really pay attention to that. Annie, also, I would say it is important for you to remember to exercise, your moon is in Leo, to exercise smart judgment. Pause, take a breath, weigh things carefully, because when you weigh things carefully, you have that opportunity to be foolish without having too much at risk. So I think, I mean, this is a lovely reading, actually. I mean, come on. I mean, the Ace of Swords, you're going to start doing something. I think that's really extremely powerful. And then, by all means, do pay attention to how the moon impacts you. So, and I am going to, I'm pulling up. Here you go. Here's your radical abundance. Fill your time with joy. Look for joy in everything that you do. What's the small thing that makes you happy? That's an important thing, because that's the energy you put out there. You're going to get more energy back like that. So that's what I have for you, Annie. Thanks for letting us read for you. This is great. Woo.
Oh, thank you so much, Annie. And she says, awesome, love it. Thank you. That's
Great.
great. And your moon is in Leo. That's the same as yours, Gerald. So you're a queen. You got this.
I'm a
Okay.
queen. Well, of course I'm a queen.
King queen.
I didn't wear
So
my crown today. I didn't want to
there
make
you go.
anybody feel bad.
Oh. Yeah, I gave mine's over by Lakshmi. Oh, did I tell you I found a wand on the ground? Like a magic wand on the ground.
I love it. Oh my
I
gosh.
know, and it's got a star on the end of it, and the star is my card. So I was just like, it was
I
so cool.
love
I'll show
it.
it to you
I love it.
sometime. Yeah.
Did a bluebird, draw your attention to it or anything like that?
What?
Did a
What's
bluebird draw your attention to it?
No, it was just kind of sitting out there. I'm not writing. I'm not really doing any bluebirds, but
Yeah. I don't know anything about him either.
I
So
don't know. It's kind of hard. Did a bluebird bring my attention to it? I don't know.
of course
Did
your
he?
dog's gonna go crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You just cannot make this stuff up, people.
I know you can't. You really can't. It's just they're everywhere. I don't know.
Wow. I love
There's
it.
more, Gerald.
Oh my gosh.
I
Stay
got a
tuned,
lot of them.
everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you're welcome, Annie, and thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you,
So,
Annie.
let's see. Okay, just to let you guys know, in order, we have Moria, then we have Lalima, and then we have Fun Boy. Okay. And
Great.
then if we have time, we'll get to lightning, but we're at a hard 2 hours, guys. So if you can't get your stuff in by 6, then just be aware. Okay. Be aware or beware. All right. Oh, thank you, JR. That's so sweet.
Thanks.
And yes, Gerald does love bluebirds, doesn't he, Heather?
I think bluebirds are great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love you guys. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Beth, that's my animal. They're everywhere.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they're all over the house. So this is going to be fun. Okay. So Moria is next. I would love a reading. Why do I tend to miss opportunities for spiritual growth, and what can I do about it? That is such a fabulous question. It's great, great, great. Okay. So the first thing I got for you was you need to focus your intention a little more. Okay. This could come in the form of meditation. It could come in the form of a spiritual practice that forces you to sit and be still. Okay. Is keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Seems to be a theme tonight because I got a lot of focus cards from the previous reading. So, and they don't normally point me toward this deck, but Diana can help you. Okay, she's an amazing goddess. Because I did get the Nine of Water. This is my wish card. It came up. Your wishes will come true. Concerns will fade away. There is a love of life coming. So. And these feel all over the floor. So there's a lot of energy coming on in your life right now, Moria. So I've got the Lovers, Archangel Raphael. That's the second card that came up. It's a 6 card. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. There is a relationship thing coming your way, but then I got the 2 of shells, so it's unbalanced. So that's something to kind of consider setting some boundaries in the coming week. All right. I got the things I got the Sun. Okay, I got Archangel Uriel, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So I feel that the relationship piece might be a block. What you feel like another person in your life or a partnership may be affecting your self-esteem in a more negative way. Don't put up with that. Step into confidence. And you can call on Archangel Uriel to help you. He's one of the angels of the 4 directions. So that's something that can help. Then I got, you need to start defending yourself. Those are the boundaries. I got 7 of fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So if your self-confidence and self-esteem is being affected negatively, definitely set some boundaries, especially regarding the way that you worship. Okay, the way that you choose to see spirit, because it's different path for all of us. It all leads to the same source, but there's an infinite number of ways to get there. So don't let people stand in your way, okay? Because you're stepping into something new. I got Aries. So they want to help you start this process. What I highly recommend you do is start a spiritual practice that involves you sitting at an altar and doing some type of prayer ceremony or invocation that works for you. Something very focused, because that's what Diana is asking you to do. All right. Again, I already brought up the fact that there's a relationship in your life that can be negatively affecting the way that you view spirituality, and you need to go out and seek some support. This is the second time I got the Sun card for you. This tells me that this is a self-esteem related issue. Okay. Know that you, what they're saying is the sun is supreme. Okay. And it's the star of its sign. It shines for all of us. Okay. The star shows us who we are and how we are very special in our individuality. But the positive attitude of the sun, that's going to attract the right people to you and help you get better support in your networks. They're saying that you will be soon flying to your destiny when it comes to focusing your spiritual objectives and goals, and connecting with your guides. Radiate who you are and what you want to be about, and don't let other people dim your light. Okay, Moria? You may be attracted to more stronger paternal figures, but you need a lot of support from your loved ones to grow in this area. And you choose people that you have a good soul connection with. Okay, because what that's going to do is your soul is going to respond in kind, and it's going to be more non-judgmental. It's going to be more respectful. You're going to be more comfortable with each other. Okay. A friendship could be coming your way in the form of support, or an existing relationship in your life can improve dramatically when I get this card. Okay. And then this just seems to be a theme for everybody, Gerald, because I got the 8 of Gems reversed again. Okay, this is the perfectionistic card. So this might be for everyone in the audience tonight. You will create a great life for yourself moving forward with your guides, a relationship with your guides, but you need to focus on the task at hand and avoid perfectionism. Okay. Don't feel that it needs to be perfect. When I first started my mantra practice, I butchered it. It took me a long time to get the Sanskrit down. Okay. Just come at it with patience and the love that you would give someone else that you are teaching. Don't be overcritical with yourself as you go through this. Don't withhold praise from yourself. That's only going to allow fear, mistrust, and control to stand in the way of your connection with your guides, because you want to develop a perfect relationship with them, but know that we're imperfect humans. Okay, so as you step into that, know that you are guided, you are supported, and just go with the flow. Don't get stuck on a particular modality and place. And then I got take time to meditate, whether it's a candle or on your Ishta Devati, that's your deity of choice. Focus. Okay. A few minutes each morning spent in silence, focused on your purposeful, deep breathing, will clear the clutter from your mind and purify and energize you for another challenging day here in the now age, also known as the Kali Yuga. So, sitting in meditation, quieting the mind and getting out of your own way will allow them to pop in and listen to you. I do this in the morning after I do my yoga asanas, and I do it before I go to bed. And they'll speak to you. They'll give you messages. They will help you with a lot of those almost impossible challenges. They're going to provide answers for you. It happens to my husband, Jonathan, too. It's a really beautiful way to start the day and end the day. So that's what your guides are asking. I'm excited to see what Gerald has to say, and I'm sending you tons of love, Maura. Take care.
Moira. Okay, so why do I tend to miss opportunities for spiritual growth, and what can I do about it? There is a lot of opportunity for spiritual growth around you. This is the world. Part of what it is that you're missing them is you are keeping your energy really tight within yourself. You're keeping yourself guarded. I have just started a morning meditation practice. Guess what? That is going to help. That is going to help, because this is the card of I'm holding on to everything that I have, and it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Nothing can leave, yet nothing can get in when you're taking that energy. So feel, part of it is that maybe why you're missing it. The other part of it, and I was going to say this, you need to take some time to meditate and appreciate yourself exactly where you are. I'm going to say that again. You need to meditate and take time to appreciate exactly where you are right now, because that's where you need to be. Quiet your mind, open your intuition to start seeing and hearing and recognizing those little opportunities that Spirit has for you. Moira said, "My four of cups is my focus card for the year." Okay, so I also think if you drink coffee or you drink tea, I would encourage you to put a little magic into that as you're mixing. Stir in clockwise and put in the love and the appreciation and what it is, the small things, appreciation of yourself into that. Because guess what, Moira? This is going to it's going to take some time. You're not going to, unfortunately, you're not going to be one of these people who has that moment of complete, and the flash of lightning from above opens you up. The time that you do with meditating is really going to help. The Knight of Pentacles is the card of constant movement, following the plan, and showing up. I also like this because this is the luck cat. And you see this is the cat that brings in luck. Yep, it moves the arms. So this really feels of a wonderful opportunity for you to go, okay, I'm going to keep doing everything, keep meditating, keep doing that, because it's extremely important. Because then the other thing that I have is I have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the card where it's said to be Odin, who hung upside down, gouged one of his eyes out. I didn't make up the story. But to get enlightenment, go slow and steady, because you're able to do it. You do have to loosen up on your rigid structures of what you think enlightenment looks like and what these messages look like. It's the Four of Pentacles. Yep. Four of Coins is my focus. And so do pay attention to that. I mean, breathe a little bit. Four of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's a foundation, and you are foundationally going through the process. So thank you. That's what I have for you. It looks really good. And remember, we had the World to start, so it's available. So you're muted.
Love that. That's fabulous advice, Gerald. And I love that the Four of Coins is just proof that you are you're talking, you're going back and forth. Gerald,
Yep.
all he does is spend time in spirit. So, and you pulled the same card you did. So that tells me that you're on track. So
Yes.
that's awesome. Moira. I think I said it right.
Moira,
Okay.
yeah.
Moira.
Yes.
All right. Yay. All right.
Oh,
I
and
apologize.
Rossi reminded of dragon. It's the Chinese dragon year. So
yep, wood dragon, I believe. Yeah, that's
Yes,
awesome.
wood
She
dragon.
says, thank you both. Yeah, so February 10th, and I'm a boar this year, so it's going to be a good year for the boar. So I'm excited
I don't
for
think
that.
you're boring.
Thank you, Gerald.
I'm a horse. I have no idea what that means today or for the
Ooh,
year.
yeah. If you go on Joey Yap, he's a Chinese astrologer, and he does all of the signs. So you can look up him. That's what Jonathan and I did.
Cool.
So Yeah, and
Thank
she
you.
says, "Yay!" All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Moria, and thank you, Moira, and thank you so much for your feedback. We really appreciate it. All
Yes.
right. So, Lalima, you're next, and then we have Fun Boy. And if we have time, we'll do lightning round. If we don't, Gerald's got a life. Okay. So just keep that in mind. All right. Would love a general message from my spirit guides. All right. You got it, Lalima. Thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
Look away, look away. Here I am. Okay. Holy Fire Patrol. Okay, so before I get into that, because you got a lot of fire going on, okay, I'm going to go into what Ganesh is telling you to do. He wants you to be determined and focus on that root chakra when it comes to making that decision moving forward. Feel secure in your being. That's going to help you just in general, because you asked for a general. The dynamics of this lifetime, it's complicated. It's complicated for all of us. Okay. And there really does not exist in this earthly dimension, also known as Mritya Loka, the place where all things die. Even rocks don't make it out of here. Okay. This is an environment that's got trauma, it's got blockages, it's got lessons, it's got suffering. And the color red is all about that first chakra. It's our root chakra. It's also called the Mudlahara. And it's about trusting, it's about belonging, it's about accepting. It's when you feel lost or secure, you can lose energy in this area. But if you stay grounded and healthy and centered, you can just come out vibrant and feel secure in your life and display that really good common sense. So that's what they're really directing you toward. This is a card that's been following me around quite a bit in my readings this week because a lot of the collective is feeling ungrounded. So work with spirit to create a sense of feeling rooted, to lift away any heaviness you might be feeling in the collective, and focus your attention on the color red. That's what Ganesha is bathed in here. That can bring joy and energy and creativity back into your life. Because red, it symbolizes passion, love, happiness. It's said to encourage action because it got a lot of action cards for you, okay? And confidence. And it also can provide a sense of protection from fear and anxiety. So that's the main color I've got for you this week moving forward. And just they're saying just remain positive, remain open to possibilities because some are coming. And doing this will really strengthen your root chakra and create that stability and inner strength that you're needing to move forward. Okay, Lalima? Because I got that you're coming into a partnership or a new contract. I got the two of fire. And you come into your own new partnerships or contract, continue to move forward. Okay, this just be aware of it. That's what's coming. And I got the Chariot for your second card. So this is going to bring an important achievement your way. Self-discipline and willpower will be needed, as well as self-discipline, but you're going to gain a lot of public recognition for this. Okay, so this is going to be some material and public recognition for this opportunity coming your way. This is the energy that you need to take on with this new energy that I see coming your way. And I got the King of Fire. Okay, this kind of goes along with that Two of Fire that I got earlier. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. So it says focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. I'm getting that creativity is literally coming from you, and you're asking to step up as a leader. The reason I say that is because I got the first house from the karma cards. So this needs to be a decision that you make for yourself, even though it involves a partnership and a contract. And I got Aquarius. It's going to involve a lot of innovation, new thinking, possibly a new technology, which is kind of exciting. So that's all good things coming your way. I got a really interesting affirmation card for you. You need to pay attention to your nutrition as you go through this. I love eating what is good for me. Healthful foods are delicious. Unhealthful foods and additives deaden the taste buds. So you may have to get used to what you should have been eating all along. Eat well and your body will work to heal itself. So taking time out to sit down and have a warm meal at least once a day, Lalima. Don't overwork yourself when you step into this new position. And if you're doing that now, try to develop a routine of healthy eating and try to do it at the same time every day and make sure that it's healthful. What I do is I prepare all of our meals over the weekend. I put them in jars and I just get them out of the fridge and boom, at the end of the work week. And they're all fresh and they're all vegetables and grains and all the things that we need, but I don't have to come home and spend 2 hours making a meal every single night. I can just make a big pot and do it that way and just make those. You can do it for your lunches, for your breakfasts, and for your dinners. Okay. So just making sure that you are taking care of your body. All right. Because I know you have a very stressful job coming your way. So, and a very important one. So I'm sending you lots of love. I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you. And thank you for joining us, Lalima. Come back and let us know how you're doing.
Lalima said, "This is the second time I'm getting this. Really will pay attention furthermore." That's great. So, Lalima, your guides are reminding you that you are an empress. Again, we have crown chakra energy. I think that's really important. Pay attention to that. You may be getting some additional downloads for that if you believe in those. And this is okay. So 5 cards, and 3 of them are cups. So I have the 3 of cups, and the 3 of cups is a beautiful card in the sense of being with like-minded people with shared ideas. This is a card of knowing where you belong and supporting those that are with you, and those people are supporting you just exactly as you are. So Spirit Team wants you to know they're pretty pleased with you. You're not disappointing them at all. You're taking what they provide for you, and you're taking what they provide for you and you're sharing it. You have the opportunity to pour it and to share it with others. Keep going with that. The other what I also have is I have justice, making sure that you are making choices in your everyday life that are lined up with your big picture goals, and understanding the power in your everyday choices and how they impact the greater good and your greater good. So that feels really powerful to me. The other, and here's another cup. I have the Knight of Cups, feeling new things, feeling things, and allowing those to come through. You don't have to understand them. You just have to feel them and allow them to be there. Lalima, Knights are cards of action, and the Knight of Cups is saying, allow your feelings to flow through you. I'm also wondering if do you do some sort of, are you a writer? Are you a poet? If it may be a good opportunity for you to put some of those feelings into something physical, painting. If you create tinctures, something along those lines, allow those things. I've been wondering if I don't listen to them and have them upset. Thank you for this. Oh, you do write poems. Write more poems. Write more poems. This is what this, and you write too. Write more, Lalima. They're not upset with you at all. Good Lord, no. Spirit Team cannot be upset with you. I mean, you're the only one who gets upset with yourself. They're positioning. The last card that I have for you, Lalima, and this is a beautiful card. This is the 2 of Cups. This is a card of healing. It's the card going back to that idea of being around with people who support you and exactly where you are and want you to be successful. This is the card of really having that partnership, and you have that partnership with them. There is a lot of give and take. Lean into that, and understand it's mutually beneficial. It's like going out with a friend and having coffee and just sitting and listening and hearing. I would actually encourage you to, if you can, go out, find a place to where you can sit and write for a while, just because. So, thanks, Lalima. Whew, I feel like I've been shouting that. It's like so.
Well, and thank you for letting us know we were on track, Lalima, and I'm glad that you are tracking that as well. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we wish you all the best. And I love that you write poetry. That's beautiful.
Yes.
I'm big. I like to do little poems on Gerald's channel every now and then. He'll do
I
like a
love
word of the
those.
day. I'll be like, woo. I used to do that when I was teaching English, so it was a lot of
Love
fun.
that.
All right, so Fun Boy is our last tipper, and if we have time, we'll get to a few questions at lightning round, but just be aware, guys. Will I get the new job I want? Okay, that's pretty clear. You got it. Nice, practical question, fun boy.
Yes. Good
Well,
night,
all
Heather.
right. Oh, take care, Heather. Thank you so much for joining us, honey. Love you. All right. And oh, Lalima says, love the reads. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lalima. I really appreciate that. Okay. So, will I get the new job that I want? Now, what's really interesting was Ganesha said, pick me first, and I did. And I got a really interesting card for you. I got that you need a hug. Okay, fun boy. Believe in yourself and others to discover the deeper importance of your being. Okay. Your interactions with others are extremely important, and healthy relationships, even in the workplace, they require a lot of work to maintain them. So they're saying that you might need a hug from someone. Okay. Some support, some reassurance. That's what they're saying. The spirit is encouraging you to maintain a very compassionate heart while you go through the job process, and be nurturing towards yourself and others, because that's going to be reciprocated and appreciated. There's going to be a lot gained from seeing things from a practical and very down to earth perspective when it comes to dealing with others pertaining to your present job situation. Okay. Um, Focus on creating a balanced life for yourself. And remember that, what are they saying? Yeah, just be imaginative, be helpful, deal with the issues as they rise, keep your wits about you while you determine the best course of action moving forward when it comes to the career. And they're saying if you choose to go with very simple solutions to fix the problem, there's going to be minimal fuss. Okay. Um, but just know that an exchange of energy, like a hug, that can help you receive and give at the same time. And that's kind of what they're asking you to do in the workplace as well. It's the giving and the receiving, the give and the take that was a little bit of out of balance in the last the last position that you were in. I did get the Hermit reversed. I got, this is a maybe card, but you're going to need some help. Okay, the Hermit upright means, going in, doing that beautiful introspection, spending some time alone. When it's this way, you need to get out and socialize, get more resumes and cover letters out there. You're not going to find the job for you unless you make more of an effort to accommodate the legitimate needs of other people and processes. That's why I got that embrace card. So, acting superior or inferior will work against you right now. So so they're saying don't do everything by yourself. All right. That's why I got that interaction card. Um, Staying out of circulation or just feeling isolated will work against you, and it will make you to act unwisely or be unpopular regarding the workplace. Okay. So you may want to follow a particular teacher or take a certain class, or work on a project that requires a lot of concentration, but it might be difficult for you to do so right now because there's some eccentricities that they're pointing out. Okay. Um, Beware of foolish or immature actions. Don't jump to conclusions, especially if you're kind of unsure about someone's behavior in the workplace. Um, Forgetfulness, coldness, harsh feelings, they could be beneath the surface. So give yourself some time to carefully consider your situation before you act, and get out there a little more. Okay. That's a lot, but know that accomplishment is coming. I went to my creativity oracle and I got the accomplishment card. You see that beautiful star there? Okay. Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome present self-doubt. So look at the way that you worked in the past and how all of the successes that you saw within the workplace, um, and use them to help you further your accomplishment moving forward. What that's going to do is it's going to help you manifest the best job for you. So you're saying it's not a no, it's a maybe, but I think there's something better out there for you, fun boy. Okay, that's what I'm getting, that there's something better for you. Okay, so yeah, they might say yes, but I'm getting there's something better. Okay. Soon you may manifest the goal you focus your spiritual energy upon. When you sit in meditation, ask your guides to help you manifest the best job for you. What I like to do for manifestation is sit down and write out exactly how I would like my day to go, how I would like my schedule to go, and what I would like to see in my future. The first time I did that, I became self-employed. So it's a great way to kind of check in and reestablish those boundaries with yourself and with others and what you're looking for. And there's a lot of birds in this card. So a more mental position might be more for you as well. Something that requires a lot of mental focus. And she's got these beautiful wings that are standing out, beautiful blue wings. Um, So, and I also noticed that there is an osprey in this photo and he's delivering something. So that tells me something is coming your way if you focus your intentions correctly. Let go of fear. I got the fear card. You see the dragon in the card? That's the Rahu Ketu energy. Okay. If you want to be free from fears and phobias, then you have to understand why they exist and make peace with them. So make peace with that inner dragon, that shadow work. Okay. Move away from that because know that accomplishment is coming your way. Focus on the star, not the dragon in this card. Okay. They both have a similar energy. So focus on that. This is the affirmation that you can move into for the coming week. Goddess of truth. I am open to new ideas, new techniques, and people. Use this gift when you notice you are resistant to allowing the possibility that new ways of doing things and other people may have something to contribute to your life and to attaining your goal. No one knows it all. It is not a weakness, but the greatest strength to know your limits and try to get out of your own way and let others help you. That's with the embrace card, with the wands, with it all seems that you take on too much in the workplace. You think that it's kind of you against everything else. Look for those partnerships, look for the help. Don't take it all on by yourself. Okay, fun boy. um and you will find and manifest the job for you if you stand in your truth and you're honest with yourself and you focus on that beautiful manifestation ability. Okay, I got that this might not be the job that's going to bring you the most happiness and you need to keep looking. That's why I got that hermit reversed. Okay, and I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you. Sending tons of love, fun boy, and please come back and let us know how you're doing.
So, fun boy, I specifically was concentrating on, will I get the new job I want? I got more yes than no, with the caveat, it may not be the one that you're currently waiting for. So that goes with what Michelle Marie was talking about. You're putting a lot of energy. We've got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the card about feeling and putting action toward that and following that. So create, and I love the idea of figure out how you want to feel throughout your day. That's extremely powerful. That's magic in action. That's really, really important. Figure out how you want your day to go. It is important for you to also understand hiring goes in cycles. So you may get this current job. It may not be the ultimate job that you want. However, understand there's a rhythm and a process with the job. It's important for you to, I have the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Make sure that you rest. However, don't see obstacles that don't exist. So pay attention to the reality of what's going on. Keep putting your, keep applying for jobs, fun boy. That's an important thing. Because you'll get into a job and the idea of being in a job for a really long time really doesn't exist anymore. That's gone away a bit. So I think it's important for you to understand, when you get into the job, make sure you hold on and take what is important for you, and then be willing to allow that to help you add to your wealth of experience, your wealth of knowledge. I get the sense, a fun boy, you're pretty intelligent. I would encourage you to keep honing your skills and looking for new things that you can learn. If there's an opportunity for you to take a class or do something like that, say yes. That feels like it could be, because then it shows you how it gives you something for your mind to think about rather than worrying about things. The last 2 cards that I have for you is the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is a great card because it's planning. It's that long-term planning. And then I have the World. Come on. Plan for what you plan, and realize that you can achieve that. You're going to have to keep working at it, though. So I hope that was helpful, fun boy. I think you know this is an interesting time period because we've got you need to make sure that you have a little bit of passion about the search and keep searching, because I don't have any wands in this spread. So you need some inspiration to be able to keep moving and keep doing it, keep showing up. So, all right, that's what I have, fun boy. I hope that helps.
And thank you for contributing, Fun Boy. And we wish you all the best. Come back and let us know how you're doing and how the job
Yes,
search goes.
please.
That's awesome. We have 9 starred for lightning round. I'm only gonna call on you once, okay, guys? We have Jessica Lynn, we have Miss Charlotte, we have Joyful Journey, we have Sydney Kitchell Williams, we have Rossi, we have Joshua Nico, we have Patricia Franzino, we have Archana Rao, and we have Liz in Awe. If you're here, one of us will pick a card for you. Go ahead and check in, answer that beautiful white courtesy phone. I don't have it because I'm not cool. Uh, so Liz in Awe is here. Miss Charlotte is here. Rossi is here. That's 3 questions. We have 9.
Okay.
All right. Jessica
Just,
is here. Okay, I'll do Jessica first. And then are you want to take Miss Charlotte?
sure.
Okay, so Miss Charlotte is, will the return of the office 3 days a week really be applied? 2-day a week didn't go that well. I want a new puppy and I can't do that if I'm at work. Thanks. Okay,
Okay.
and I'll do Jessica. May I have a message from my spirit guides? Okay, I got the Hermit, Jessica. Okay, so yes, if you do it your way. The Hermit, he's solitary. He's socially challenged. He's kind of like an absent-minded professor. He's never in the picture, but he's off to the side observing it. Okay, so they're asking you to go in, be more of a loner, not a joiner. Okay. They're going to help you act in more mature ways when being given some issues in the future. You are going to be able to display the true power of a master when you are coming from a calm and more introspective place. And you'll be able to spot a phony a mile away. That's kind of cool. So they're just saying, be yourself, spend some time in introspection. You could even go out on walks by yourself, spending time in nature, things like that. Okay. So they're asking you to just go in, spend some time with you, yourself, and I. Okay, Jessica, that's going to bring out some revelations that are going to help you throughout the week. And it's going to give you a lot more patience with some stuff that I see coming. All right. I hope that was helpful.
Yes. Miss Charlotte. Yes, it will happen the 3-day a week. I got the King of Cups. It will, the 3-day a week really be applied, or the 3 days a week really be applied. Yes. What I think about this is yeah, the new puppy could also work. You have to get the structure of how this is going to work. Actually, I think the 3-day a week is going to be something that is going to be beneficial for a lot of people. I'm wondering if they will be flexible on what 3 days. So maybe an older dog could be maybe an older dog, because it is a king. But I think that could be really important. But so that's what I have for you, Miss Charlotte.
Fabulous. And oh, you're welcome, Fun Boy. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take Sydney because, well, actually, no, I'll take, let's see, Sydney. And do you want to take, let's see, did Rossi check in? I believe so. Yes, Rossi. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yep.
All right, Sydney. Will continue with my 9-to-5 job and pursue my side biz full time. Okay, so I got that communication problems can interfere with this. Your intentions may not be understood right now. Plans could go awry. Okay, so pay attention to those messages, especially if they're being blocked. Any miscommunications, computer problems, lost emails, answering machines, phone calls, letters, anything remained unanswered, pay attention to that. Any secrets could be revealed prematurely, or they're past their time to have any good effects. That's interesting. So basically what they're saying is you may fear that you may have been taken advantage of, and you may start to resent some imagined slights and some and this is all basically, there's a major communication issue in this area for you. Okay, Sydney. So just be aware that you are really going to need to fix the way that you're transmitting your communications at work. Okay, because that's the block that I'm seeing. I hope that was helpful.
Yesterday, I saw a column of white light out of the corner of my eye. Saw it again less than an hour later. What or who was it? It's reminding you you're getting some inspiration. This is the Ace of Wands. Do pay attention to that. What were you thinking about when you saw that column of light? It could be you connecting to your the divine feminine, the power that is within you, Rossi. This also very much feels like, definitely pay attention to what was on your mind or where you were when you saw it. I mean, and I'm going to say, just make sure that nothing's wrong with your vision. But this is from an energetic level. It's trying to get your attention and reminding you, you have an opportunity, Rossi, to help manifest something and to do something with your energy. It's reminding you that you are powerful. So that's what I have for you, Rossi.
Love that, Gerald. That's awesome. Blessings, Rossi. That's great. Okay, so I can take Archana Rao, and do you want to take Liz and Awe?
I would be glad to.
Awesome. Okay, so Archana, will Srinivasa Rao connect which month in 2024? Okay. So the energy that you've been putting into this relationship is going to come back to you in a very positive way. I got the Eight of Roses. It's the same as the Eight of Wands. This person has told you that they love you. A beautiful love affair can be initiated, sustained, or even improved via computer, email, telephone, postal letters. Communicate with this person. Okay. Any means of communication. You may be feeling very tuned into this wonderful energy. So take action, make your intentions perfectly clear. Pay attention to those signs and symbols, that body language. They're just as important as words. Make plans now, not later. So just start making plans now. It's going to come quicker than you think. Okay. Live your lives together in your own unique way and follow your bliss. I don't normally get good relationship cards like that, but they're just saying, why aren't you together already? Okay. So
okay.
when can we connect? So how about like send an email, give them a call, send a nice little love letter and say, hey, I'm thinking about you. You want to come down and hang out? Do it. Don't be scared. Okay. I hope that was helpful.
Listen, all, do I have any future in helping others heal? How? Yes, this is the Hanged Man. This is Odin. This says to me, yes, not in the way that you expect. This is something that you don't quite have the skill that you need to be able to do. You're still developing. This is the card of also waiting for some patience, having patience, because that understanding of the skill that you are going to use to help heal others, it's going to be extremely beneficial. So this says yes to me, except not necessarily, Liz, in the way you expect it to. It feels very much like you're learning some things. You're on the right path. Keep learning. That's what's good. So that's what I have for you, Liz. That, let me know. But yeah, yes, you do. Not quite yet.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, that's all of our lightning round. So if Joyful Journey, Joshua, or Patricia are here, I didn't see them. So we're going to go ahead and move on. Gerald, what do you have going on this week?
Tomorrow, I have a casual with Linda Day Gonzalez. So I'm looking forward to that. Friday, I'm hosting long stash readings for Imbolc. And that is going to be with Richie from Longman Tarot and Chris Butler. We're going to be reading together. I'm looking forward to that. And then Sunday, I have a casual with Jeff Bailey, who is Tarot Ask Backwards. And he is the author of these two books. So I'm excited to have him on my channel. So it's great. So just just like and subscribe because I have lots of fun things coming up. So it's great.
All of his links are in the description. You will not be disappointed. Whenever he's on, both Jonathan and I have him like and subscribe. So we get that bell notification. We put him on the TV. It's fabulous. Even if you're work lurking, it's so entertaining, you guys, and you're going to learn a
Yes,
lot.
it's
So
fun.
definitely follow Gerald. I'm going to be with Ginger next week. Ginger with Ginger Faye. Yes, love
Nice.
her. And I'm also going to be on Marina's show on the 6th, I believe. So we're going to be talking about Pluto and what he's bringing for America. And we might have some election things that we're going to be talking about. So I'm
Yes.
excited for that. And we have a whole lineup for February that is going to be great. So far, I might be doing the Valentine's Day show by myself. So my cards actually supported that. So
Really?
John,
Okay.
yeah, so Jonathan, he's going to be my troll killer, and I'll see how it goes. But
Well, and you have
so
some new shorts coming up too.
I do. I have a lot of shorts coming up, so please make sure to follow my channel. I go ahead and tell you all the astrology stuff before it hits you, so you can prepare for it, and along with remedies and things that you can do. So I just want to say a very special thank you to the amazing Gerald, aka Cowbell Tarot Stash, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And yes, I look forward to having you again. And thank you all and best chatters. You really brought it. And we really appreciate all of your time and energy. So thank you all so much. And we're sending you tons of love. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure to like and subscribe. Love you guys.
Bye.